Okay, this is just a quick video about using different types of dummy battery on the Panasonic GH6. I've sort of been experimenting with a few different dummy batteries. I did a video, sort of explaining that I'm using mains power to power the GH6, and I'll link that above so you can kind of see about that. And essentially I'm just using the official charger, the AC10 charger, which again you can see all of that in that video. And I got the DCC12, which is the official kind of dummy battery for the GH6. But also I had an older one lying around for the GH5, which is the DCC12, and I thought I'd give it a try and just sort of see if it worked, because obviously there's we've sort of talked again about if you've seen any of the videos on the channel, we talk about the limitations of GH5 batteries in the camera, and some of the shooting modes are sort of unavailable. But what I've kind of found is obviously the official dummy battery works perfectly well, the door closes, everything's as it should be. But also I found with this one, if I put in the DCC12, I can actually get the battery in. I can get the wire back out the bottom and shut the door on this one, which with a few other ones I actually couldn't do that. But with this one, the flex and the cable are in a sort of a perfect place. I'm not having to bend this or make it sort of bend in a way where I think it's actually going to break. And then with the AC10, which I've just got plugged into the wall, if I kind of plug that together, I can actually power the camera on. And if we go into, so I'm in my custom movie mode, C1 for me. And if I jump into the movie formats, just under MOV, so you can kind of see, you can see everything's available in there. So it's not, originally I thought it might be a kind of a pin type in the different battery that sort of restricted those modes, but it's the dummy battery doesn't seem to do it. So that's quite good news. So I mean, if you already own one of these GH5 dummy batteries, then you may find that you actually don't need the DCC17 to actually run the camera off mains. I mean, somebody might sort of jump in on the comments and say, it's not the right, it's not right for the camera. But I mean, from what I can see, on both batteries, they're essentially they look like they're both just delivering 8.4 volts as a dummy battery. So and like I said, they seem to work, and there's no kind of restrictions there. So unless somebody highlights the fact that you're doing something wrong by using that older dummy battery type, it might be that you can just save yourself a tiny bit of money there using your existing dummy battery. Obviously it's not going to be a huge amount of money, but if you can sort of reduce the amount of things you need to buy for a new camera, then that's always useful. But yeah, I'd be interested to know if anybody's sort of come across separate results to this, or they've used other things that have kind of worked. But yeah, so far for me, the DCC12 and obviously the official DCC17 have both been working. I've not tried it for a really sort of extensive periods of time, but I've got no sort of reason to believe that it is going to stop working at any point, because I've sort of had a play with it, and it seems to work. So yeah, if you've found that helpful, then give the video a like. If you want to see more GH6 content, then please check out the playlist on this channel. And yeah, if you want to see more, just subscribe.